It's a bittersweet feeling as fans' favorite drama winds down to its final week. With only one episode left until the grand finale, fans of the drama are anxious to know how Do-Hee and Gu-Won's story will end. The ending of episode 14 didn't make things easy, as Gu-Won decided to set Do-Hee free by breaking up with her. I guess it wouldn't be a K-drama without a breakup. The ending of the preview for episode 15 makes most of us anxious, as someone can be seen attacking Do-Hee. My Demon has been an incredible and enjoyable ride since its premiere. Do-Hee and Gu-Won's story stole many a heart, and we can't help but wish for a happy ending for our demon couple, despite things looking bleak at the moment. In the recently concluded episode 14, Sukmin's evilness was revealed. As hoped, Gu-Won was in time to save Do-Hee from Sukmin's evil clutches. However, after he took the big jump, his body hasn't been found. This could mean a lot of things. Do-Hee finally found a bit of closure by finding out what happened the night her parents died. This was a double-edged sword, as she also found out that her father made a deal with Gu-Won. Episode 14 was the episode where our favorite demon couple fell out of touch with one another. They tried to hide their sufferings from each other and, thereby, didn't have a proper conversation. To lessen Do-Hee's suffering, Gu-Won does what he thinks is right for her, he sets her free. He felt this was okay, as the threat to her life, which is Sukmin, is dead. However, it looks like a final attempt will be made on her life in the upcoming episode. As Sukmin's body hasn't been found, this could mean that he's the one seen attacking Do-Hee at the end of the preview. But this would be a surprising twist in the drama. According to Gu-Won, he couldn't feel him, which made him think that he was dead. How could he have survived such a fall? Does this mean that he's truly the devil? Or could it be that he made an unknown deal? Or is there another villain who has been hiding in the shadows all this time? I still don't understand why Star Jean is still in the drama. She's been biding her farewell for, forever. She finally made her peace with Sukun, whom she had deceived. She also reconciled with Do-Hee as she prepared to leave Korea. Do-Jung and Bok-gyu are still as silly as ever. Do-Hee and Gu-Won are lucky to have them in their lives. Fortunately, Father Michael was able to help Do-Hee find closure about her parents. However, he seems to have reservations when it comes to Gu-Won. This is understandable, as Gu-Won is the devil. Sadly, when Do-Hee decided to learn more about the deal her father had with Gu-Won, she witnessed Gu-Won's demon side. Gu-Won, who was stressed with what Do-Hee's going through and his part in it, couldn't find it in him to be kind. Do-Hee's step away from him broke Gu-Won more than anything. I wonder what deal Do-Hee's father made with Gu-Won. It looks like Gu-Won might have helped him by extending his life. It looks like he was in a precarious situation when he made the deal with Gu-Won. And if you noticed, his wife also knew of the deal, and there was no bitterness but acceptance. All he wanted was to see Do-Hee before he died. They knew that he was dying that night. However, Madame Ju has a fair share of blame for this tragedy. Maybe, if she hadn't raced after them, Do-Hee's mother might still be alive. Gu-Won just did his job as a demon, and he can't be blamed for Do-Hee's father's decision. Do-Hee knows who he is and what he does. All they need is communication and understanding. Their cycle of fate is repeating itself. According to Suknyo, Do-Hee and Gu-Won's fates were already in motion before they met. They just have to find a way to get over this hurdle. It looks like Do-Hee's life is doomed to be under attack. separation always makes room for the enemy to attack. If you are curious about the next episode, I've got you covered. We might not know everything that may happen in episode 15, but the preview for the next episode left some clues as to what will happen. That's why today, I am going to talk about what will possibly happen in episode 15 of My Demon based on the hints and previews provided in the just concluded episode 14. Stick to the end of the video for what to expect and the episode 14 preview. But first, be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell to be among the first to see our content. At the end of the episode, Gu-Won asked Do-Hee to save herself from hell. He believes that he's her new hell, and he can't stand seeing her suffer because of who he is. However, he didn't give her a chance to react. He simply disappeared from her side, taking with him her salvation. I guess the writer wants the viewers to witness their love angst. In the preview for episode 15, they can be seen desperately missing one another. They both think they're doing what's right for each other, while what's right for them is to be together. Despite things returning to normal, Do-Hee finds it hard to get over Gu-Won. Gu-Won can be seen planning to stay away from her until she finds happiness without him. This is going to be so hard for the demon couple. I bet Gu-Won won't leave Do-Hee completely. He might be watching her from a distance. This is why I think he will, as usual, be in time to save Do-Hee once again. If Suk-min is behind this attack, he might not just be after Do-Hee. He might want to use her to get to Gu-Won. He knows that if anything happens to Do-Hee, Gu-Won will chase him to the end of the world. I fear that this might make Gu-Won kill him, which is against the demon rule. He came close to killing him in the recently concluded episode 14, and might do so in the upcoming episode. I've wondered how Do-Hee and Gu-Won will find their happily ever after, as Gu-Won is a devil while Do-Hee is human. Maybe he will become human at the end of the day. Maybe, Suk-min will grant him mercy in the end. You could see the goodness in him, despite his coldness as a demon. Do you think Suk-min is still alive? How do you think Do-Hee and Gu-Won's story will end? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you liked this content, give it a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for all things wonderfully K-drama. Thanks for